Hi, I'm Sarah and I'm going to be taking you through a quiz called My Skills, My Life. It's a personality quiz to help you find out more about your natural skills and aptitudes and where these skills might be best suited in the workplace. What I'd like you to do first is go to the webpage myskillsmylife.org.uk, and once you've gone through to there, it'll bring you through to this landing page. And what you need to do first is to create your own personalised account. So please click through to the sign up page. Once you're onto that page, it'll give you a few different options, and I'd like you to click the student option. On here, then you need to enter your email address, then click through to next and create your password. This will then send an email through to your email address for verification. Go back to your email address, do the verification process, and then it will bring you back to the home page of My Skills, My Life. Right, once you're logged on, you'll come onto this page where it says, what is your personality type? It says to complete our quiz, discover your personality type and see how your skills match up to those in science, technology and engineering and maths careers. Then, once you've completed the quiz and found out your natural skills and aptitudes, you can connect with real people in STEM careers who have the same personality type as you. What careers do they do? Find out what they earn and how did they get there. This is all about your skills and how you can make them work for your life. Once you've completed all this, you can replay the quiz as much as you like, view your personality types, along with the related role models and the job roles, all by going through to the My Skills, My Life results in the sidebar over here. If you'd like to also browse the role models on the platform more generally, it's not just the ones that you're matched up to, you can also click on Explore over here, and you'll be able to filter these names, these all down by name, job role and personality type. Right then, let's go through the quiz. So the first thing you can do is you can choose your emoji. So you can go through selecting what you want. See all different emojis. Just to make it a bit more personal, you can change your hair colour, and you can change your skin colour as well, going through here. Once you've done that, click next. And it'll say, let's get started. So first of all, before we get into the quiz, it's time for a quick warm-up. So scroll your character down to get to the next stage. So it says, let's draw a big square in this circle. Don't worry too much about how you do this. It's just a warm-up activity, just to show you something at the end. So I've drawn a square. Now draw 4 smaller squares in your big square. And this is really hard on a desktop. This will be a lot easier on a mobile. And it doesn't matter which way you access this quiz. If anything, I think it's a bit easier to do it via phone. But we've made sure it works both ways. And there we go, so I've drawn the square. Oh, and there's a big line going down. Now finally, draw a triangle. Really hard with a mouse. There we go, drawn a triangle. Now it says, here are some of the other ways people drew these shapes from exactly the same instructions. So everyone who's ever done this quiz has had the same instructions to start off in this warm-up activity, but we all draw something completely different. And the reason for that is to show that we all interpret things differently, that we can all have the same set of instructions given to us, but because of our own skills and our attributes, we interpret them differently and put our own spin onto things. So that shows that everyone has their own way of working, and you have your own different benefits and styles that could help in the workplace. And it's good to have different types of people all together to bring this different diversity of thought. Now, if I scroll down, it will go on to the first of 15 questions. So it says, I like to work on my own or with others, and you'll always have the option of somewhere in between as well. But it's best if you can to try to go for one of the 2 options, because I'll give you a more accurate reading then for your personality type. So I'm going to say I like to work with others. Go through to the next question. I am good at being creative and thinking of others, or being practical and like to get stuck in, or somewhere in between. Now I'm just going to pause the video for a second here and then skip through all the 15 questions because I know you don't need to see my results, and then I'll bring it back once I'm through the 15 questions. Hi, so I've answered the 15 questions now, and then once you've done your 15, click scroll down and it says, are you ready to see your personality types? Show my matches. And you have also got the chance to go back and change an answer if you want to. So here you go, it says I have matched with these personality types. It will always give you 3 because none of us are ever just one exact type. We tend to have bits from each different type. So it's given me my top 3 out of the 12 types there are. And if you click a bit further details on my top one, which is Explorer, it will give you more details about the type of person you are. So for example, in Explorer, if this comes up as you, it says you're inclined to investigate, you're eager for knowledge, extremely curious and inquiring. You're practical and you like to understand why things happen. Perhaps you're good at researching things, or you're comfortable working alone, you like to solve problems and puzzles. It gives you a good list here of the kind of things that you're going to be most likely to have as your skill set. Once you've looked through your top 3 types like that, you can scroll down and you can find other types of people who are explorers or other jobs which match up your skill set as an explorer. Okay, so now I've gone onto the page to have a look at all the different people that match up with my explorer type, and I thought I'd click through to this example here of Emily Rose. So it gives you a very brief summary here of what she is and what's available, and you can click through to read far more on her profile. Okay, so it says that Emily is a chemist and that she's also a STEM ambassador and is happy to be contacted through schools as well for you to have a chat with her. So it comes up that Emily's top types are the Explorer, Manager and Quality Controller, and you can always view those types as well as seeing all the other 12 types to find out the different details in there of the different types of people. When you scroll down, there's lots of info about her. So it says, who am I? What kind of things do I like to do in my job? And then information like how did she get there? So she says she took an unusual route into this. So it's not necessarily like the straight sort of route through with A-levels and things, and then she was doing a bit of a varied way into that career. Then it says about the life she lives. So what does she do outside of work? What's her typical day? And her qualifications as well, which helps you to find out what kind of stuff you might need to do if you want to do a job like her. And then further down, some of the people on here, they have more information as well underneath their photos, or they have links through to their companies, so you can find out more about the roles that are on offer at their companies. Now I've just gone back and I've gone to the main page for all the role models here. Now that's showing you all of the different explorers, so that's 168 results there. But if you clear the filter for that, it will bring up all of the different role models who are on the platform. And you can see currently we've got over 800 people all on this platform, and some of them have very comprehensive profiles. If I scroll down, you can have a look to see that some of them have lots of these bits underneath their names of all the different kind of things they're happy to do or to be contacted even more. See lots on here. Now, as well as searching through the role models by your personality type, if you know the sort of job roles you might be interested in, you can click through to the job roles part and search for the specific job that you're looking for, and then it will give you all the different people who have that job and the kind of career paths they took to get there, which might help you then find out what you need to do to get into that role. Also, I know there's tons of jobs out there, but it can be really confusing to know which companies do what. So there's also a tab on here for you to search through the different companies and find out more about what they do. And when you do click through, say, to GE here, which is General Electric, so they're a big aerospace company, they will have on here information about themselves, so a bit more about what they are, what they do, what kind of jobs you could have in there. And then it's got the people who are on this platform who actually work at that company, so you can find out a bit more about what the jobs are like really like when you're there. So see, there's more links down the bottom as well for all those websites. And there's over 50 different companies on here at the moment, and it is expanding all the time. Because My Skills My Life is a fairly new platform. It's only its second year of running so far, and it's getting bigger and bigger every day. Now, once you've finished having a look through the role models on here, you can go back to your dashboard, go back to your results, and you can look at all the other different types of profiles on here and personality types. So you can find out more about your other strongest matches. You can even replay the quiz if you want, and you can share your results as well. Well, that's it for the quick run through the quiz My Skills My Life. I hope you'll enjoy finding out a bit more about yourself, your different personality types, and what your natural skills are and where you might be suited in the workplace.